Hello all you beautiful people. I came out here earlier today and I bought me 2 new belts. I got them off of eBay. Basically I got both of them for the price of the cheapest one. But anyway, I was going to do a video on it, but it was fighting the hell out of me and I wanted to show you why. Let me put this flashlight right here. I want to zoom in on the screw back here. Let's get this thing. That pipe's in the way. Zoom down there. Alright, and lock that screw up. It's hard to see it still. Let me zoom in some more. Alright. That screw, where am I at? I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, that screw right there. That damn thing fought me and fought me and fought me. That one loosens the power steering pump so you can move it up and down with that screw you see sticking out the top. But that nut right there is jammed up against the side of the car, the frame of the car. So you can't get a socket on it. And the wrench, all they want to do is round it off. So I had to take and put a pry bar on the pulley right there of the, on the nut actually, of the power steering pump, and pry the whole motor over enough that I could slide a socket on there and get that sucker to come loose. And that's the second belt. There's another belt that goes, you can't see it from here, but anyway, let's go over to this side here. That fitting right there, it's beside, I guess that's the alternator up there. Yeah, alternator's up there. But anyway, that, sorry, Bugus. Anyway, that one right there is size 14. You loosen that and it slides the tensioner pulley up and down. Let me see if I can move over here. That right there is the tensioner pulley. I'm trying to get the flashlight on it, sorry. Anyway, you got to loosen that bolt right there so that the pulley will move up and down, and then you tighten that one up and loosen it, and it slides the pulley up and down. And that works the same way with this one over here. If I can get back on it, you got to loosen it, and then the nuts down there on the bottom, you got to turn it to make that go up and down. I had to tighten that thing all the way down to that bracket there to get that belt off. The other one came on and off real easy. But anyway, them old belts, they was so cracked up it wasn't funny. The way you get to them is you got to go under your car and you remove that dust cover there by taking out that snap fitting right there, and that one right there, and that one right there, and that one right there, and that comes right off. And then you can get to the oh, my camera's moving. You can get to the pulley adjustment right there, and then the other one's way the hell back there. I had to take the tie off. You got to take the tie off to do all that. And I'd lay on my back. And let me tell you something. This old man, he got some arthritis in his neck and his back, and that thing hurt me so bad it wasn't funny. Trying to get to that screw. If it had been for that one screw wanting to round off, I'd have been done in like 20 minutes. So hopefully you don't have that problem. You can get to it. That screw, by the way, the top screw is for adjusting the main pulley up and down. That was a 14. The one on the pulley is a 14. The ones in the back by the power steering pump, the one from the bottom is a 12, and the one that holds it tight is a 12. And you need to make sure if you get a wrench on there, I even put penetrating oil on there. That sucker did not want to come loose. Now I could tighten it. You could hear it move when you tighten it, but it would not come off. I had to put penetrating oil on it, reach my hand up in the back of the motor, put penetrating oil on it. Finally what I did was I used the 1/4 inch socket, number 12 1/4 inch socket, and it was just too big to fit in there, so I smoothed it off with the grinder. I actually sanded it down about 1/8 of an inch, And then I pried the motor over and got it to go on there. Once I got it to go on there, well, guess what? I had the ratchet going the wrong way. But once I got the ratchet going the right way, I had to take it off, put it back on. It's a nice car. I like it. You know, it's got wear and tear. Debbie. She does housekeeping, so she got all her stuff in there. But anyway, once I got the ratchet on there, I could break it loose, and then I used my impact drill and the socket to tighten up that nut on the bottom, and that loosened it up where the belt would come off. And then all I had to do was stick the new belt on there, tighten it up, tighten that bolt back up, take the ratchet back off. Actually, I had to take the ratchet off, reverse it, put it back on, meaning I had to pull the motor over again, put it back on. Look, there's me in the reflection. Put it back on, and then tighten it up. Then I take it back off. I had to use the handle to my jack. Got a big jack. I don't know if the battery's dead in this car. I put it in the trunk. It's still alive enough. I had to charge it to get in this morning. But anyway, I got this big ass jack right here. And not this piece here. That's another part that goes to it. Anyway, I had to put that on the pulley and pull it over. I bet she put that thing in the house. I'm gonna have to go get it. But anyway, that's the only way I could get in there. And then the other part was easy. You just loosen the pulley, you know, on the face, that bolt on the face, that pulls it tight to the frame. And then you do the screw at the top, and it pulls it up, loosens the belt. You slide the belt off, slide the new belt on it, easy. But other than that one screw, it wasn't hard. It was pretty easy. Now, this fine piece of machinery you see right here in front of you with the damage on it, I washed it, so it looks pretty good, except for the pollen. Look at the pollen on this thing. Good God. Allergy nightmare. But anyway, I was going to sell it when the transmission went out. But man, I miss this car. I don't want to sell it. She's my baby. I'm going to fix these spots while I'm waiting to figure out what to do about transmission. I'm still trying to get the lawyer to get me some money from Enterprise Rental Car. If you ever get hit by somebody at Enterprise Rental Car, you better be carrying your own insurance, because in other states like New York, it's your insurance that's on the line. Here in South Carolina, insurance goes with the car, and they're saying that his insurance to cover the damage, not them. In South Carolina, the law is insurance goes with the car, not the driver. In New York, where he was from, it came with the driver. But I'd already had it paid for and fixed and everything. If it wasn't for you know, that mess. But anyway, once I get it sorted out, we're gonna get the money. I'm gonna fix this myself, and then I'm gonna use the money to I gotta buy a control arm for this so I can adjust it, and then I'm gonna buy a transmission to go in here. I'm probably gonna get a refurbished one for 1,800 bucks put in there. And somebody might say, well, you crazy as hell. But you know what? This car got 193,000 miles on it, but it run like it got 100. Still runs good. I love this car. You open the door, and it needs cleaning, so don't laugh. This leather right here, man, things smell so good. So yeah, she needs some work, but she's a sweet car. I love her. And that tire right there, that's a brand new tire. That's why I got to get a new control arm to go on this side. I'm probably going to have to take it to a frame shop and have a frame shop pull this over some, because the new arm will only adjust it by 3 degrees, but the side is out by 3.5 degrees, so I think they're going to have to pull it over some. And then on the other side, from where it hit me, it's out in the opposite direction. It's out by 1.5 degrees. So I had to get a control arm for this side so we can fix it. Control arms are $150 a piece that you're able to adjust. But that's what's going on with that car. Now you know what I've been doing all day, fighting that thing over there. If that had been for that one screw, I'd have been done in 20 minutes, like I said. But I hope this little bit of information I was telling you about the 06 Nissan Murano helped somebody out there, because it would have come in handy for me. That's why I started. There's 4 bolts that you got to loosen. You don't even have to take them out. Just take them 4 bolts loose after you take that cover off, and voila. Put them belts back on, tighten them back. This is going to be my flower garden. You guys know I do this every year. I got these crazy things here. Somebody threw them away, and they come back every year. 3 of them. I got balloon flowers down in here somewhere too. They haven't come back up yet. But you look at these roots right there. See them roots right there? That's that thing. That one little thing right there, that's the roots. I got a sago palm in here somewhere. I don't know if it's going to come back or not. I've lost 4 out of the 5. I think it's over there somewhere. But the bloom plants are like right here, about right here, and right here. And you see where the squirrel's been digging in there. Looking for acorns that they planted last year. See them making a mess in my yard too. This is all stuff that goes in the flower garden. They've been digging little holes everywhere. These old things here, when it snowed last winter, not this winter, but last winter, it killed them. It looks green and pretty and everything, but it ain't put out another shoot. See that shoot there is dead. So I had to dig that up. I know this ain't got nothing to do with cars, I'm just rambling. And then this here's dead. I'm gonna dig that up. I don't know if I'm gonna put something back or not. That's my tea olive plant. I guess you got to have 2 of them so make them smell good. Them little tiny flowers right there. Man, them things smell good when they bloom. This is a gardenia. I took a rooting of it, a cutting of it from the one that's in the backyard. This was one too, but after I planted it, it half died. I'm probably going to cut it off at the ground. I'm not going to put anything back there. But anyway, hope you found this video useful. If you did, leave me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and make sure to hit that subscribe button, because you know there'll be a lot more great content coming up on this channel. Alright, and by the way, it is March 7th, and today it's 60 degrees, 50 in the shade, but 60 degrees in the sun. Feels good. Last night it was 28 damn degrees. Frosted hard. I hope it didn't hurt my blackberries. But anyway, I'll let you go. You guys have a great day.